Alright guys, what's going on guys, it's your boy Kree here bringing you guys another Borderlands 3 video, and in this Borderlands 3 video I'm going to be going over the best raid Moze build in Borderlands 3, and without further ado, we're not going to waste any time, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright guys, here we are at the build. So to quick rundown, we have deadlines. Firing Iron Bear weapons during enlist fuel, killing an enemy while Iron Bear is active returns fuel, the skill has diminishing returns. We have 2 in a grizzled, kill skill, killing an enemy reduces Moze's remaining actions cooldown time. We're mainly, for this build, we're going to mainly use the Iron Mech as a support rather than actually using damage, obviously because Iron Bear doesn't really put out that much damage. Coming down to here, means of destruction. Whenever Moze deals splash damage, there's a chance to add ammo to her currently equipped weapons magazine with a smaller chance to return a grenade. Then we got Torque Cross Promotions, double in size for the splash radius. Then we have Auto Bear. After Moze exits Bear, it will remain deployed in a place for a short time. While Auto Bear remains active, it will target an enemy nearby until its duration ends. Then it will charge at an enemy and self-destruct. Once again, allowing for a support role. Then we have Vampire, I don't know how to say it. Basically, this is going to add some healing to our build. Whenever Moze damages an enemy with a thrown grenade, or Iron Bear deals an area damage for every enemy hit, she restores a portion of her missing health. Iron Bear receives half of this bonus. Then coming down here to the last, this is basically when you're in fight for your life, you can throw a grenade. Then we have Explosive Punctuation. When Moze deals splash damage, her action skill cooldown rate is briefly increased. Then we have Short Fuse. Whenever Moze deals gun damage, there is a chance of a secondary explosion centered on the target. Coming over to the Shield of Retribution tree, this is actually like one of the first builds where I don't have hardly anything spec'd into here. I just have I have 1 skill point left over, so I threw it over here into Iron Bear for a little bubble, so he doesn't die immediately whenever I exit him. And then my Bloodletter gives me 1 in the Thin Red Line, 2 in the Desperate Measures, and 2 in the Phalanx Doctrine. Coming over here into the Bottomless Mags tree, so you could argue you want to use Cloud of Lead. However, I found that using Cloud of Lead can kind of interfere with your reloading, and that's not good considering you're going to be doing a lot of that. Instead, I'd rather go with Match Set, mainly because you're going to be running a lot of the same weapons. Like you're going to be running a lot of Theodores, so that just kind of makes sense and helps overall. Scrappy, you're going to be switching a lot of weapons and reloading a lot, so this definitely helps. Redistribution, after Moze scores a critical hit, she regenerates ammo for a few seconds. Very nice. Stoke the Embers, increase Moze's and Iron Bear's incendiary damage. Then we have Russian Offensive here. Moze can sprint and shoot. We love this perk, at least I do. Then we threw 1 of the Scorching RPMs. Mainly we had 1 left over, and I just wanted to have a little bit of this, so you guys mainly want to get just 1 enough so you get into the Iron Bank, and then you want to throw 5 into here because the bigger your actual your magazine size, the bigger your Merv grenade damage from your Theodores are actually going to do. So that's why we want to have Iron Bank. So coming over here to the actual build, so I want to make a quick note into something. I don't have a Theodore shock one, so that's why I'm having to make do with a Cutsman here, and I'm mainly using a Cutsman to help try and regen shield whenever I'm in a pinch. If you have a shock Theodore that has the Mervs that home with their 4 projectiles, obviously that's the most important shotgun you're going to want. I don't have one. I'm still farming for one. I'm about I want to say 8 hours in on farming Grave Ward, and I haven't got one to drop for me, but I'm eventually going to get one to drop, and I cannot wait because that'll make the build overall much better. But anyways, if you don't have one, I guess you could throw in, basically I'm throwing in something with a shock damage to help give me some sort of regen bonus, because we're going to be using the Transformer here, and that's really useful. So I'm just using a Cutsman. Obviously, you're going to be wanting to have at least the Theodore shotguns that have, the Mervs when you reload them, when you throw them. Preferably, you want to have ones that home on the enemy, and then obviously the best one is a shock one that has the Mervs and that all home. That's the God Roll Theodore that you're going to be wanting to look for. Coming into the 4th weapon into our build, this one's very important. We have the Face Puncher. You want to use the Face Puncher because since you're going to be reloading a lot, you're going to be losing a lot of ammo, which means you're going to be needing a way to get that ammo back. And when you use the Face Puncher, the bullet damage actually counts as melee damage. And when you combine that with the Cut Purse here, that will immediately replenish all of your ammo, so you don't have to worry about having to buy ammo or look for ammo while you're doing this, because you're going to be going through ammo a lot. So the Cut Purse and the Face Puncher basically allow for great ammo regen capabilities, and these are a very important combo. Obviously, we're going to be using a Transformer. I said it earlier. The Transformer is definitely the shield you're going to want to use because it converts 100% of shot damage into shields, and you have a shock Theodore. that's going to basically heal you all the time, and you won't really die. Your grenades, I'm just using a Merv Hex grenade. You could use almost any grenade you want. You could use a gas call, a rain, firestorm, or quasar. I'm just using a shock Merv Hex grenade. And then our class mod will be a bloodletter here. The bloodletter, it's very good. I'm running this one because I get 29% splash damage radius, and it's just overall really good. I would definitely recommend using a bloodletter for this. But yeah, that's basically gonna wrap up the build here. So quick rundown: if you don't have a shock Theodore shotgun that when thrown spawns in the 4 Merv Hex grenades, you may want to try and use some sort of weapon that can give you some sort of shield regen. Cut spin works great if you crouch at a wall and shoot yourself. Then obviously you want the Theodore shotguns. The face puncher and the cut purse are your ammo regen, so you don't have to worry about buying ammo. Your transformer is going to allow you to replenish a lot of your shields when shock damage. Your grenade can vary depending on your playstyle, and a bloodletter is definitely your preferred class mod. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the build, and we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. So guys, there is the build. I'm sure a lot of you all have been seeing this type of build running around recently, and I want to go ahead and throw my little 2 cents in. This build with the right setup is highly capable of soloing the raid in Mayhem 4, and I will be making a video later on of me soloing the raid with this build, so look out for that. I hope this build does help you out. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to drop your load on that like button, baby, and subscribe if you are new, and give that bell down there a little bit of love to have for me. I greatly appreciate it. Also, join our Discord. Join Discord. It's pretty cool. Link at the top of the description. My name's Kree, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.